Can you tell me about your bike?
Yeah, so it's Kawasaki H2, abbreviated as the SX, so that's the two-seater version. Still comes complete with the 998cc, is it? So 1000 century cc, supercharged. Fantastic bike. The acceleration is phenomenal. 2 seconds, 0 to 60.
And it's 69.99 miles an hour is about top that you can go, isn't it? Allegedly.
Apparently 200 mile an hour. Again, I'm sure that was off-road. It's a phenomenal bike. She holds well, and really well kitted out. I mean, on that bike there's adaptive cruise control, which is really handy when you're out on the motorway. A few of the mod cons, heated seat grips, so fantastic throughout the winter. ABS is brilliant on it. It's a really well kitted out bike.
But now you've got it all completely wrapped in an amazing colour scheme, so
and that's what makes it stand out. Mick, it is what makes it stand out. So it's a very special wrap. It's essentially a chrome type wrap, which features pink, purple, blue colours in there.
But it's similar to the old shot silk that they used to get, so you look at it from different angles and it highlights different light colours.
So a bit like a chroma flare, so essentially what you would see on some of these older Rover type vehicles, I think it was the MG, was it the V8, was it the ZT maybe or something like that had it, or was an option.
And then you go back in the 70s with the shot silk shirts that were exactly the same, so way before your time.
Way before my time. But you can talk about it if you want.
No,
I'll listen.
I'd rather not.
And, the wrap, unlike most typical wraps, so like a mat or something like that, it can't be stretched.
Okay.
So essentially it makes it very difficult to wrap on a bike.
Because I noticed on the tank where you got the pleats on it, and I suppose that's the only way you can do it.
Exactly. So there's a few challenges with the tank, because I essentially wanted the tank in one piece, and it just wasn't possible to do. So the idea was put the pleats in, as you say. It kind of gives off this impression of a sunrise almost, really, depending on how you want to look at it. But that was one challenge that we had, but we got around it. But for example, at the front next to the headlight, there's the air intake to the right hand side. There's 18 cuts there. To look at it with the naked eye, you'd think it was just one whole piece, and you'd be thoroughly impressed. But
because if you look at the fairing, it looks as though it's all in one piece. They've done a superb job on it.
So quite often people will ask me, what paint job's that? What's the paint? And it's heartbreaking to say it's not paint. I'm really sorry. It's pure wrap, but you come rain or shine, you get different colours, different reflections, different pops.
But it's definitely a head turner, without a doubt.
So I want to do good things with it. So I've got myself on TikTok. Lots of traction off TikTok. Lots of individuals liking the bike, and it's bringing a younger community in. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mick, the older community love it, and I'll go to some meets at some older school pubs, and I get some really positive feedback from older individuals. But the bike community, it's not getting younger anymore. It's getting harder to get into the and more expensive as well to get into the.
And there's so many
community.
hoops you've got to jump through, regards getting your bike licenses and your tests, and because all that's under review with the government at the moment. But to actually get people starting in the biking community is really difficult.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. I mean, there's all these different licenses, different ages, and there's restrictions. So I kind of feel that having this kind of bike and having it pop in there in TikTok, I'm having people coming into my inbox asking questions about it, and then asking, how do you get into bikes? What is it all about? And biking, it's not an exclusive club. It's a lovely scene. Anyone can join once you can get a license. It's a bunch of friendly individuals. So hopefully the bike will continue to do good things and bring people together. Because
I'm always a firm believer that the biking community isn't about bikes; it's about people. It's just we have a common interest. So if you turn up on a Harley Davidson or you turn round on a 125, you're still part of the community.
Yes.
So
100%. I've got some fantastic people who I ride out with, and people and friends who I meet at these events, and all sorts of backgrounds. There's even non-riders that turn up, or there's riders who are ex-riders. They've had accidents, or they've had some kind of operation or such, like yourself. And yeah, you've got this one common interest, which is the bike. But you'll be speaking about family life, home life, work life, problems here, problems there, wanting solutions to this, solutions to that, or just how to spend your money.
Which isn't that difficult to do, is it?
Definitely not when you're in the bike world. No, I've got a few helmets and hoodies and various other bits and bobs.
Because I've spoken to people that just want a cheap like commuting bike, don't want to spend a lot of money, but then end up spending more on crash helmets than they would have done on bus fares. It's crazy, but that's how it gets you, which is all good.
It does. And then suddenly you're spending money on polishes and cloths and everything else to keep your gear all nice and shiny. It gets out of control. But
I kind of respect people that don't clean their bikes because they ride them more than they clean them. So there's two different schools of thought. You either polish it to death, or you just go out and ride it. And I'd rather ride, to be fair.
Oh, I'm a polisher. Dear. No, I'm a bit of both, to be honest. I'm a bit of both. So there's a few miles on the bike. So I'd be guilty if I said I only polished it.
Yeah, fair play.